Hello and welcome back to Love Advice TV. Thank you for watching my videos. I am Coach Adrian, and what I like to do is to provide tips, tools, and techniques to people all over the world who are struggling in their relationship or in their love life. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our channel because we give you a daily dose of love every day. Tips, tools, and unique cases that we see in our private coaching sessions. We try to give people all over the world tips and content that are relevant to your situations. And today, I want to talk about a coaching session that I had just yesterday with a client who reached out to me saying that his ex basically reaches out only when she is sad or unhappy. And he didn't know what he should do, how he should react, how he should respond. And this was a case where it was a man reaching out to me, talking to me about his ex-girlfriend. But I have all sorts of cases, people that are married, young people, young couples, or men who start to reach out to their ex-girlfriends when they are sad, when they're drunk, and they need a pick-me-up. So how do you deal with a spouse who only reaches out when it's convenient for them, who is using you as an emotional pick-me-up? Most of the time, it's because you're too available. It's because you've accepted to be in a relationship where you've lost all control over the power struggle. And it's very one-sided. And it's all about them. And you've not been able to establish firm boundaries. This is not a one-size-fits-all, okay? I wanted to say this as a disclosure because unfortunately, when we do these videos, we have to give you broad advice or very specific advice that apply to very specific situations. But here, it's important that you understand that this should not be implemented all the time. So if you're dealing with an ex who has really neglected you, if you're dealing with an ex who has used you for sex, or if you're dealing with an ex who really has not been very good to you, if they reach out at a time when they're lonely, drunk, or feeling vulnerable, I would encourage you to not respond, to ignore them, to prove to them that you're not going to just be available to them all the time. And I don't want you to do it only once. I want you to do it until they are begging you to interact with them again. You have to show this person that you can't exist without them. You have to basically set the record straight. And you're not going to do it in a way that is disrespectful, or you're not going to show that you're bitter or resentful. You are just going to show that you're more distant, that you have other priorities. They cannot break up with you and still have all the perks of being in a relationship with you. It doesn't work that way. They need to lose you in order to appreciate what they had. So if your partner neglected you or used you or was mean for no reason, and they call you late at night, or they just call you certain times when you know that they're vulnerable or lonely, ignore them. It's the best way for you to reassert control and to level out the balance of power. Now, on the contrary, if you're dealing with an ex who is perhaps depressed, or an ex that you neglected or that you cheated on, and they're reaching out to you, I think that you should go in the complete opposite direction. Again, after years and years of helping people in your shoes, I've noticed that, unfortunately, people find advice on the internet and they try to copy-paste this advice without using their brain, without making sure that it makes sense for what they are going through. And so doing a no contact, for example, when you have hurt your ex, when you cheated on them, when you've neglected them, is not a good idea. I really feel very strongly about this. Use your brain. And if a certain technique doesn't make sense to you, if you're using your logic and intelligence and you're not being emotional about it, and it's not because you feel insecure or lonely, then it's probably not the right thing to do. And this is one of those cases where sometimes you have to put your pride aside and show your significant other that you can be there for them, even if it hurts you, even if you want more. Because we need to rebuild trust in these types of situations. And for people in that are in your paradigm, rebuilding that trust and nurturing that communication platform is more important than seizing control over the power struggle. Very important. I hope that you can make this distinction between when it's best to be there for your ex and to support them through tough times, and when it's best to send a message and to let them know that you're not going to be available just because all of a sudden they decided that they miss you. And if you have any doubt, ask us in the comment section here, share your story, or book a private coaching session, and let's develop a clear, thorough plan based on the intricacies of what you're dealing with, the mistakes that have been made, the dynamics of your relationship. Let's do this. Let's do this the right way. And our team is here to help. You have a passionate, dedicated team at Love Advice TV who are here to help. You see us, the coaches, but it's really an entire community that's here. Our studio team, our coaches that are behind the scenes that are answering your questions in the comment section, because sometimes we don't have the time personally to answer your questions. And our customer service rep that takes time to answer phone calls from potential clients or from clients that want to hear from us. A lot of people are here behind the scenes pulling for you. We care. We really do. And I think that you sense that through the videos and through the articles and in coaching sessions when you do talk to us. A lot of the clients become friends, honestly, because we really want to see you succeed. So if you enjoyed this video, please like it, fuel our fire. We need to also be nurtured by your love. And you can't imagine how inspiring some of your stories are to us coaches. We feed off of your success and off of your positivity. So give us some of that love back in the comment section by liking the video, by subscribing to our channel, and we'll be here for you to give you more love and advice and guidance each and every day. Keep fighting the good fight, my dear friends, and see you soon.